Anyway, Merry Christmas, guys, and a very warm welcome on my channel, Dream, Create, and Inspire. I'm Sanvi, and today we're going to read a magical book, a magical story in this book. So, the story's name is A Christmas Carol. Well, I put this bookmark. You want to know how I made it? Well, link is in the description box below. So let's begin. Well, first let's know a bit about the author. Charles Dickens was an English writer who's thought to be a great writer for his humor and for how well he could describe what people said and thought. The story about an unfriendly miser is believed to awaken people's minds to the true spirit of Christmas across the world. And this story, as I told, A Christmas Carol, is based on Christmas. So, continue watching for the magical story. I'm narrator 1. What? I'm narrator 2. I'm Jacob Marley, the dead friend of Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm a spirit. Oh, the camera's flashing. What happened? You need my name? My name is Ebenezer Scrooge. Now shoo out and let me sleep. Hello. Oh, I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Oh, I'm the ghost of Christmas present. Hello. I'm the ghost of future. Hello there. I'm the passerby. Bye-bye. Ebenezer Scrooge is an unfriendly miser who runs a counting house. He is a man to whom money is dearer than people. It is Christmas Eve and everybody is happy except Scrooge. He keeps himself aloof and does not share the joy of Christmas with anyone. Then a strange thing happens. That night, the spirit of his dead friend, Jacob Marley, visits him. You still have time, Ebenezer. Time for what? Time to change and to be kind to those who are poor and needy, especially at this time of the year, Ebenezer. He also tells Scrooge that he will be visited by 3 spirits. The first spirit would arrive exactly at 1 o'clock. Then he leaves. Scrooge is left astonished. I must be getting old imagining things like that. It's all a dream. A very, very bad dream. Why would Molly want to visit me? I'd better go to bed. I'm feeling sleepy now. Just then, the clock strikes 1. All of a sudden, a ghost appears. He looks like a child, though it has white hair, like that of an old man. Scrooge is frightened and speaks in a shaky voice. Are you the visitor who I was told would come? Yes, I'm the ghost of Christmas past. And why are you here? Scrooge is afraid, but the ghost leads him away. The ghost then makes Scrooge see what happened in the past. He's made to see the good days of the past and to remember the kindness that others have shown to him. Scrooge slowly begins to understand how unkind he has been to others, though they have been good to him. He realizes his mistake and begins to weep. Stop! Stop! This is so painful, I cannot bear it. These are the things of the past. As they have happened, I cannot change it. My time is up. I have to leave now. Soon the ghost leaves and Scrooge is back in his house. He prepares to go back to bed again. So Suddenly, he notices a ghost, dressed in a long green robe with a wreath on his head. And now, who are you? I am the ghost of Christmas present. So, what are you here for now? Take my hand and you will see. Scrooge takes the ghost's hand, and they leave. The ghost then takes Scrooge to his nephew Fred's house. Fred, his wife, and their young children are in the living room. They're having a good time and enjoying themselves. Although he has been unkind to them, Scrooge sees them praying for his good health. Scrooge remembers how Fred had invited him to share Christmas dinner at his house, but Scrooge had refused him. He feels saddened by the way he treated his nephew earlier. Soon the ghost leads Scrooge away. Later he finds himself in his house, and the ghost has gone. Soon the third ghost appears wearing a long robe with a hood. You must be the ghost of Christmas yet to come, aren't you? Please speak to me. You're going to show me that I have changed, aren't you? The ghost points a finger at something without saying anything. Scrooge sees a group of men talking to each other. He recognizes that they are the people he has worked with before. Scrooge and the ghost listen to their conversation. Scrooge hears them talking about someone who is dead. He notices that the men are not sorry for the dead man. It slowly dawns on him that the dead man is himself and that no one really misses him. Was I the dead man? I understand that if I'm not good to people, then I will die alone and unhappy. But I'm not the man I once was. I will change myself, and I will honor Christmas. I will honor Christmas. The spirits of the past, present, and future will live in me. Please say it so. Please give me hope. The ghost slowly vanishes, leaving Scrooge begging on his knees. Just then, Scrooge hears noises outside his window. He looks out and shouts to a passerby. What day is it, young men? Why, it's Christmas, of course, sir. Scrooge is both surprised and happy. He dances around in joy. Christmas, Christmas, it's still Christmas. I'm saved. I've been given another chance. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, Lord. Thank you all for your time, for giving me another chance. I will celebrate Christmas better than ever. Now it is time for me to make amends. Soon he goes about making preparations to right everything that he had done wrong. And now Scrooge is a changed man. Some laugh to see such a difference in him, but he doesn't mind that. His own heart is happy, and that is quite enough for him. Hey there, passerby, Merry Christmas! Have this! Thank you, sir! Merry Christmas to you too! Adapted from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. So guys, now don't forget to swipe your 5 fingers to smash the subscribe button, give a big thumbs up, comment, share, and ring the bell icon. Ting ting! And don't forget to finish your taco!